Sagittarius. Happy day, friends. We're going to take a look at what's in store for you for the week ahead. Do be sure to take what resonates and leave what doesn't. So if I say one outlandish thing during this reading, you're like, ew, no, what the fuck? Keep it on your mind. But you don't have to accept that part of the reading. I had the funniest little conversation with someone in the comments the other day where they were talking to me about, I think this is on a Virgo video. I don't know why I felt the need to tell you what sign it was, but, and they were like, damn, I gotta claim the bad parts too? No, you do not. No, you do not. You don't have to claim any of it, to be completely honest with you. They're general readings. But if it hits and it feels like it's for you, take it as it resonates. And the little pieces that don't fit for you, 8 billion people in the world, friend. I'm not fucked up if this reading does not resonate flawlessly. It's okay. It's not a personal. So we got the Death card. So we got the Death card, the Wheel of Fortune, which really kind of screams endings and beginnings. And then we got the Four of Cups, Seven of Swords, Ten of Swords, Ace of Swords, Eight of Cups. I'm getting very heavy endings and beginnings. The High Priestess and the Six of Pentacles and the Empress and the Fool card and the Star card are all at the bottom of the deck. So what I'll tell you overall is this, Sagittarius. The week ahead is really meant to... Divine order and orchestration is kind of like the name of the game here. Things that are happening to you in the week ahead, they absolutely needed to happen in order for you to move forward. So whatever you're having to walk away from, whatever you are having to look at and evaluate and ask yourself, like, how does this job, person, place, or thing serve me or fulfill my needs emotionally, especially mentally here, with all of these sword cards that are here as well, where you're asking yourself, funny the Ask card came out, but you're asking yourself, how do these things serve me and how do they pour into my future? How do they help to maintain balance in my life? And any particular areas where you have to say to yourself, well, this doesn't add value to my life. I don't like this. I don't need this. This doesn't do anything for me. Just accept it for what it's worth. And as you walk away from those things, just know that is exactly what needed to happen in order for you to move closer toward the things that are, in fact, for you here. The Yes card is at the bottom of the deck. Some of you could find out a range of things. I feel like a lot of things are going to be communicated with you here in a manner where you gotta take what's being told to you or what you're hearing or what you're learning to be true about lies, about things that have been hidden, about things coming to a close, about circumstances shifting, about circumstances changing. If someone tells you they're leaving, they're quitting, they're done, they don't want to do this anymore, you really do have to take the things that you're learning in the week ahead here at full value. Don't attempt to change anyone, to change anything, to change any circumstances. I feel like as you are learning things this week, even if there are things that you don't want to hear or things that you don't want to know, you just say, all right, we'll move forward because that's all I can do. So the Ask card is here. Ask us to help you in this situation. We will immediately go to work on your behalf. We're governed by many universal laws, and among them is the free will that allows you to make your own choices and decisions. So we patiently await your requests. Kind of like I was saying, that's an angel card, right? And for those of you who are like, girl, I don't give no fuck about no angels. I only focus on God, or I'm only focused on Jesus. My husband said something really profound to me one day where I told him, I'm not going to the altar to ask the ancestors. Speaking from a place of ego, I'm not going to the altar to ask the ancestors for shit else. I'm going straight to God. And he said, well, who do you think God's going to send to do what needs to be done? You think God's getting up each and every time you call to answer your prayers personally? Or do you think he would use his angels and divine beings to get things done? So with this angel message card, the Ask card, it's telling, like, with the things that you're learning here this week, Sagittarius, whether it's you learning about new things that you want to do, but for some of you, the things that you're learning this week are going to be painful. Not in a fucked up way, but you just may not want to know that. You know what I'm saying? Where instead of you kicking, screaming, trying to keep things from happening, you go straight and talk to God about it. You talk to the angels about it, and you ask God to please align you with the people, the resources, the circumstances, the guidance, the clarity that you need in order to move forward, because you heard the message loud and clear. And you know what I'm saying? You want to go ahead and move forward toward better, toward more stable times, away from turbulence and things of that nature. I feel like you've been really slow to make some sort of a decision here, or really slow to accept the fact, especially with the Ten of Swords, the Death card, and the Two of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups being present, Four of Cups, Two, Seven of Swords, where you've been a little slow to accept the fact that something is done or something needs to come to a close. It really could just be as simple as a job, a career path. It could be as deep as a relationship or a friendship. And it's time. You can't keep delaying those things. So we have the Come Together card. I really do feel like the week ahead is going to help things kind of come together for you to learn the lesson in a manner that's going to actually make you take action or motivate you to make a change or move forward here. And then opportunity to forgive. This situation brings you the opportunity to heal, grow, and release negative patterns. Yes. Yes. Whole reading. Hold the intention of seeing the other person's inner divine light and goodness. We will help you release unforgiving thoughts, feelings, and energies, lift you up to a higher place of peace and compassion. Too Much by Drake and Sampha is actually playing in the background. Don't think about it too much. You ain't got to rush it through. You ain't got to do nothing. But you definitely are going to have to accept the things that you are learning this week as hardcore truths. And even if you find out this week that something that you didn't work, or you weren't chosen, or something along those lines here, definitely do accept that as a truth. Take a step back and ask yourself, is there anything that you could have done differently? Or how can you change your approach to ensure that next time things are changed? And then we go back to the Ask card. The Hierophant is kind of peeking out in the back of this deck here, where at that point, it's another good time for you to go talk to God, or talk to the angels and ancestors and God about it. Whoever you talk to, I really don't care, friend. I be trying to throw in all these pronouns and shit, because people they panties be twisted in a bunch because you don't say words that align with what they believe, when in all actuality, I think that all words are universal. Not all of them, but a lot of them. So I put a career and money card next week, or in the next 2 to 3 weeks. If you've been waiting for something, there's some timing for you on that. And then strategic spending. Now isn't the time to spend. So definitely do be really choosy about how you're spending money. If you have a budget that you've kind of already set in place, you definitely want to make sure that you are adhering to it in the week ahead. We did not pull a shadow word card. When was the last time I danced freely? This entire card talks about dancing and music being the key to raising your vibration. So that is what I have, Sagittarius. Link in bio or description box to book a reading, to send a tip, to... You could do lots of things. Anything you could possibly want to send me a message and ask me, how can I? Link in bio or description box. All right? That's what I got. Love you.